Okay, guys, so once you make your picture inside of your, and you know what, guys, if you want to make a cloud up here, like a cloud, and maybe one other cloud, you can do that too, okay? And then watch what I do, though. Here's the tricky part. In here, you want to erase the lines where your trees touch inside of your trees. So see how they look more like real trees when we do that? You see that? Okay. And once I do that, I'm going to take a white crayon. Now here's the tricky part, so you have to really pay attention to this. Okay? What I'm going to first do is outline the shape I'm going to color in. Like this cloud right here. I'm going to outline my cloud. Now, you can't see it now, but when we paint, it's going to make your cloud pop out of the blue, like I showed you in the example, okay? Now I have to go like this. I'm coloring inside of my cloud. I'm coloring it in as best I can. I'm coloring the whole thing in. With white, because when we paint over top of it, like in the example, Nico grabbed me that example, it will show up, it will pop up through the paint. So it will look like this when we're done, okay? See how the white tree, you can see the snow on the trees and the snowy snowman, and the ground is colored? So anything that you've drawn, you color in. You go over all of your lines, and then you color it in, okay? Now on the bottom here, you do the same thing. You outline your hill, and then you have to color in the whole hill. You see how I'm coloring it in? Now, once you go over it one direction, you know what? You guys just ruined the whole... Okay, guys, now, once you've drawn in your picture, you're going to erase the lines in your trees, and then you're going to take your white crayon, and you may have to, you know, scratch off the paper at the top so you can have more crayon to work with, okay? Because you're going to outline everything first. So see how I'm outlining my tree? So I outline it. Then, once I outline, and guys, you've got to push really hard, okay? For this one time, you can push as hard as you want to. Because you really want to cover up the paper. Because when we paint over this, with the blue paint, see how the trees show up? Because I colored in the trees with white, okay? Also, so you're going to do that to all your trees. You outline, and then color in. Okay? See what I mean? Now, once you color one direction, go back over it the other direction, because that really helps to cover things up. You also need to color in down here in the bottom. You want to color in this whole hill, and you can't see because of the camera, but I colored in over here. So I work my way across, and once you start coloring, you'll be able to see where you've colored with the white crayon. Okay? So I color in this whole hill. Okay? Now, the last thing that you want to do that I didn't do yet was make snowflakes. To make snowflakes, you're going to take your white crayon, and you're going to make little circles, and you're going to make them all over in the sky, so when you're done, you have snowflakes in the sky too, okay? All right, are we ready? Okay, here we go.